Leeds United are an absolute disgrace. Everyone in the club, the manager, the players, the board are an absolute disgrace. Leeds United are the worst team in the Premier League. The players deserve championship football. They're not fit to wear the shirt. None of them are. Honestly, none of them are. It's disgusting. We've just lost 4-1 to Bournemouth. Bournemouth. And fair play to them. They played us off the park. They showed fight. They showed passion. Where the hell is Leeds United going? What is happening to this club? It's disgusting. It's disgraceful. I don't understand what is going on. I'm absolutely fuming at what is going on at Leeds United. The players look like they don't care. The board's clueless. Javi Gracia, sorry, mate, but you're useless as well. 2 or 3 players can hold their heads up, maybe. Adam Forshaw, I thought, looked all right when he came on. He's not Premier League quality, though. Nonto and Somerville. The rest of them are a joke. No leader. Cooper is not a leader. I don't care what anyone says. Cooper is not a leader. Neither is Ayling. Rasmus Christensen, the biggest waste of money I've ever seen. Robin Koch, useless for years now. Cooper's always been that scapegoat, but Koch has been worse. All the time. Max Vober, don't care. Jack Harrison, should have gone to Leicester. McKennie, get on the first plane back to Juve. You're rubbish. Rocker, the same. Sinistera had a couple of good games, 2 injury prone. Get out. Bamford out. Rodrigo out. All of them are an absolute disgrace. And I just don't understand where we go. We're nailed on for relegation. If we stay up, it is the biggest miracle I've ever seen, and we don't deserve it. And I kind of wish we do go down to show these players, if that same team goes out next year, we're just going to keep fighting this same pattern. We're going to be there or thereabouts every year if something doesn't change. It's an absolute disgrace. The defensive performance. Again, Meslier, I don't even want to talk about him anymore. Get him out of my club. I've said he's replaceable. Get 30, 40 million for him. I don't know how that's dropped over the next few weeks, or the last few weeks. That has dropped. He's not worth that anymore at all. He's been shocking. 2 of the goals were his fault again. It's just a lack of leader, a lack of character, they're the most unlikable team in the league. They're the most unlikable Leeds team I've watched in years. We had it too nice with Marcelo Bielsa. We did. We were the most likable team. We played the best football. The manager was the best. And it's just got worse and worse and worse. Egos, characters, disgusting. They don't play. Side before self is written all around Ellen Road, and they don't show it. They don't show it. None of them care. They can bang on in their press conferences, believe, well, we need 3 points. Show it then. Do something different. They're the most predictable. We look championship. We don't even look championship. Saying we look championship is a disrespect to championship teams. We look awful. We're literally lumping balls long. The only creative sparks were coming from Somerville and Nonto, and they're a combined age of about 13. What is going on? Relying on youngsters for no reason. Andrea Radrizzani, what is going on? Apparently he's messaging Connor from One Leeds saying it's his fault. Don't care. Don't care. You've sent this team down. We've got Manchester City. We've got Newcastle, West Ham, Tottenham. We can't beat Bournemouth, Leicester, or Palace, or whoever we've had in between. How the hell are we going to beat them? The only saving grace we have is that there are 3 teams worse than us. Southampton lost again today. They're all but gone. Leicester and Everton are better than us. So we are getting relegated. We're a disgrace. We're the worst team. I said this last week, and people had a go at me. And since then, we've got a point at Leicester against Leicester, and then we've just lost 4-1 today. We broke the record for conceding the amount of goals in 1 month. Who set that record last time? Us. We are a shambles. We've stuck with the same players that have let us down constantly. There's no fight in there anymore. And even if they did have fight, technically, like with a football, they're not good. Luke Ayling is not a good football player. Rasmus Christensen is not a good footballer. Coops, not a good footballer. Vober, I could go through them all. I really could. And honestly, I wouldn't care if any of them left. Honestly, I wouldn't care. Don't care who it is. And people can say, what about Adams? What about Nonto? Voba? Blah, blah. Don't care. I honestly couldn't care who left. Manager can go, the board can go, and all them players can go. I want to start completely fresh. It's not going to happen. If we go down, Ayling's starting a championship. What do we learn from there? I know a lot of these players will go, I'm too good to be playing in the championship. But you're not good enough to be playing in the Premier League. That's the point we got relegated in the first place. An absolute disgrace. I really thought we would do something today. A point against Leicester wasn't good enough for me, but it's fine. We go to Bournemouth. Bournemouth, we haven't just lost. They put 4 past us. Palace put 5 past us. Liverpool put 6 past us. This is the space of 3 weeks. What is going on? And he still sticks with Robin Koch. He is the worst defender ever. Ever. He's useless. Rasmus Christensen, biggest waste of money. Pascal's not the answer. Coops isn't. Max Vober, probably not. McKennie, absolutely useless. Rocker, useless. Like I said, Somerville and Nonto can hold their heads with a bit of something, but they still weren't, they weren't great. Nonto was the best of a bad bunch. Bamford gets on the score sheet. That'll look good for him. He does nothing else. He needs to go in the summer. Rodrigo needs to go in the summer. This club just needs to clear out. It needs a liquidation. It needs something. It needs a bloody clean, this club. From top to bottom, the board, the players, they're not fit to wear the shirt. They're not fit to represent Leeds anymore. You know what? And Andrea Rabrazani is unfortunately ruining what he's created. It's been pretty positive for me. Andrea Rabrazani and the board have been pretty positive over the last few years. They've been nutters, but we've loved them because things are going right. That's what happens in football. But when things start going wrong, they look like knobheads. Andrea Rabrazani said it's impossible that Leeds get relegated this season. Worst case scenario, we finish 14th. That's worst case. I don't think we've seen 14th since the start of the season. It's been an absolute joke. And I'm not even talking about the game, because the game today was just one of many other shocking games we've had. It's been an absolute joke, and that's all I can say. These players need to go. The board needs to go. These fans, us as fans, don't deserve this at all. We really don't. We don't deserve this one bit. We will be playing championship football. And I'm pretty nailed on that. We will be playing championship football. It's an utter disgrace. It's disgusting that half of these Leeds players will still show up and they'll think they'll get something against City. Are they joking? Are they joking? City will be nice and maybe put 6 past us. And that's them being nice. I can't be bothered with this useless team anymore. If we stay up, and I don't care. You know what? If we do stay up, I don't care if people go, see, told you so, Ollie. I don't care. Because we're still the worst team in the league. We've still got the worst players. It'll be worse if we do stay up. Because then there'll be neglect to what we actually need. We won't fix the problems. It will just be taping over these problems. Best thing for this team is to get relegated and start again. And I'm saying that. I don't want to get relegated. Of course I don't want to get relegated. But that is the best thing for this team. That's what it needs. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. Be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'm fuming with this team. I'm just completely done with it. I'll catch you next time. Cheerio.